Dan playing well all the time.
That's,
Like, you
yeah,
proper slate him, yeah, but he doesn't
Yeah, but
care about it.
listen, Dan,
No, you're
Dan,
tilting me big
this
time.
is retarded because Dan was being serious. That's the point you are all missing. Dan was being serious.
What, the bit where he
Yes,
went,
you
you
was.
play shit at LAN? How is that? That's not serious.
Oh well, if you, I see that as serious.
Well,
and I
if,
know
if it was
it's
serious, then did you play shit?
Dan
at LAN?
said you
Well-
did that. He thinks you all did well at LAN. Then how was you playing
But then
shit
you,
made that?
the reason why I said that is because
This
you
is-
started
I
saying,
can't express
"Oh,
myself. I can't explain it well enough, but I
What,
know
through words?
exactly what I
Dance
mean.
then?
No, right,
The
Dex,
I know
this is what I
exactly
said.
what I mean.
This is how I started off the conversation. I said, we've placed higher than most of the UK scene. You was like, well, we didn't even win any matches. So you've instantly put a negative on that.
No,
So
yeah,
I've
because
come
that's
over and
how I
started
feel about
trolling
it.
about it. Yeah, and then you started fucking crying. because
No,
I
there
come
was
out with
no-
a positive.
No, there was no trolling about it from your point of view. You instantly was on the defensive, like, oh no, we did play well. We played really well.
Right.
And then my view on it was more. Well, it was rather than just bullshitting yourself. Was more. Well, no, I don't think we did. We won two. Well, I think we won about 2 or 3 official games. You can only remember 2, but you seem to know we won a lot more. But against big teams, you would have remembered the wins. So obviously we didn't win against good people, other than those two games. So therefore, we only actually won against 2 good teams at LAN. The rest of our wins were against forfeits. That was the point I was making.
Yeah, but I wasn't denying that.
So, and then you're like, no, because then what are you on about? You wasn't denying that. You was bigging us up, saying we won loads of games at LAN. We well deserved the win. So there was no way. You changed completely the point you were coming at.
He's got you there, Dan.
No, I said we won games at
No,
LAN.
that's exactly what you said, Dan, and that was exactly what you were putting across. And now you're changing
Yeah,
it.
that's
So there's
true.
no point in continuing the argument.
No, there is, because
My
I
first-
need to get to the point where
my
you can't
first
take
comment-
banter.
My first comment, Dex, is a fact, right?
What?
We placed higher, regardless of if we forfeited any matches or not. That's what I'm trying to
but
say.
again, as I said, it was a dead LAN. That was my argument towards that.
It's
You
not
said
a
it
dead
was-
LAN.
You said it wasn't dead LAN. You said it was a summer LAN, winter LAN,
it's
a
just a
typical
standard
winter
winter
LAN.
LAN,
Which
yeah.
I said, which in my argument to that was, well, there wasn't many people there. I don't know whether you want to call it a dead LAN or winter LAN or whatever, but there wasn't a lot of people there, so it wasn't a very packed LAN. That's why we placed 12th, not because we deserved 12th. Against Summerland, when there's a lot more teams there, as I said, we'll see if we're any good or not. And then, rather than that, you just went into the troll mood at that point. From that point,
But
I felt like I won the argument, and then you went into the troll point, and then like,
Would again-
That does make sense, though,
so
actually.
exactly. And then,
Yeah.
then, when you've lost the argument, you go troll mood, and then you go, oh, it's all banter. It's all banter.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got you
now-
there, Dan.
Exactly.
No,
I don't
what I'm
see
saying,
it, Dan.
What I'm saying, Dex,
Yeah,
right?
go on.
Even that we lost games doesn't mean that we didn't play. You
Yeah.
just fucking fuck off, Jason.
No, go on, Dan.
I'm saying I am going. Oh, I'm gonna come hit you in a minute, man. I swear.
What? I'm letting you continue, bro.
Well, shut up then and let me talk.
I am going to.
Oh, fuck it, I'm banning you, man.
Hey, Dan, stop.
What I'm saying is, even though if you said we didn't play well, the games that we lost, we still done well, and we could have actually won them, judging by how we played and if we had actually practiced before the match.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how well you play in a game. A loss is a loss. It
No, it's
that
not.
Doesn't. No.
See,
but
this is why. This is why you are. This is why you are who you are.
Listen.
You're just a negative person.
No, listen. A loss
I am
is a loss.
listening. I can't help but listen.
I enjoy, like, if we played well, I personally, yeah, that's good. We played well. But as how the seedings work and how it works, if you lost, you lost. It doesn't matter how well you play. You don't get extra points if you.
I understand that
60-40.
technically.
That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Technically-
you don't make sense, though. That doesn't make sense.
How doesn't it?
You still play well if you lose.
Yeah, but that's not the
my
point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make.
Dan
You're
said that
saying
you did well at LAN, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
you're
saying you were
you're
best.
talking about
The whole-
the seeding.
the whole start. No, I didn't talk about seedings or
The
anything.
first thing you said!
What
The
seedings?
placements! The first thing you said! The placements! Oh, we played
That's
really
not
well to be
seedings,
12.
is it? You fucking
No, but that's,
idiot.
you know what I meant, man. The seedings and the
didn't.
placement.
It's not seedings is where they think you're going to be. I didn't say anything
Yeah, I
about
know,
that.
but that's what I meant. The placement.
Right, I'll call it a placement then. My first comment, all I was saying is we got placed 12th. Then you started coming in saying, "Oh, well,
No,
we
you
didn't
was
play."
bigging us up. It wasn't just, oh, wait, we placed 12. It
Yes,
didn't
I
come out
was
like
bigging
that.
us up,
You were
yeah.
saying, oh, I think we played really, really well, and I think we're 6.
Yes,
like,
because
that's
I
what you
think we
was coming-
did.
Exactly, and then I come back with
Right.
a counterpoint of you shouldn't big ourselves up and get big-headed. One, because
I'm
we
not
didn't
bigging
actually...
ourselves up. I'm
Well,
not being big-headed.
Well, what was the point of coming out with that then?
Because I've.
Oh,
it's just
we've
fact.
placed better than all the other teams. We've got higher than all of them. Well, what was
Yeah.
the point of it then?
To big us up.
Exactly. You just said no. It wasn't to big us up.
No,
So you're
I said I wasn't being too big-headed.
Oh, well, it's the same thing, really, isn't it?
No, it's just a fact that I'm stating.
Oh, you're hurting me, boys. The thing is, your team is shit, right? So finishing 12th was good
That's
because you're all
exactly my
shit.
point.
Reese is shit. You're all shit, and you finished 12th. What's wrong with that?
Because I don't see. Like,
You didn't decide who was AWPing. You didn't decide who was rifling.
Dex, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, but
what's wrong with saying that?
You've just said our team was shit. Like,
It is
obviously,
shit.
but the first thing Dan said, oh, we're really good.
Yes,
So-
we done good considering what
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah, but that's not what you said.
It pretty much
That's
is.
That's not what you said, though.
You
What did I
say
say?
that, kind of. Yeah.
What did I say?
That's not what you said. You
What
just
did I
came out and
say?
said we've done well. We've done really well.
We did
That's
well.
what
Yes.
That's you didn't say considering or at all. You didn't.
Yeah, but
you didn't
we all
put
know
in at
that.
all.
But
Yeah,
we
but that's
all know
implied.
I didn't know that.
That's implied.
What do you mean you didn't know that? How could you not know what happened?
Yeah, but I didn't know that's what you meant.
That's
Oh,
implied,
oh
though,
my
Dex, because
God.
you all know you're bad, like,
Yeah,
as a
wait,
team.
turn my light on, wait a sec.
Can't have an argument with someone who just doesn't understand general things.
Well, this is an argument.
Well, it is, yeah.
The bottom line is, we'll see how good we really are at Summerland when there's actually teams there.
Judging by your attitude, fucking, there's no point.
I just
Judging
don't
by
see
your
the point of
gameplay.
bullshitting yourself.
I'm not. Oh,
Don't take him to his gameplay, man. Don't. Please, insult anything, Dan. Not that.
you probably
And Dex,
got.
you should not take that to heart, man, when someone insults your gameplay.
I'm not saying. Oh yeah, we're the best in the UK. We're going to beat everyone up.
Not at all.
You misinterpreted wrong. Basically, what I was saying was, judging by what happened and the players that we are, we done well placing 12th, regardless of how many games we had forfeited or whatever.
That's fair enough. I'll agree with that. But as you said at the beginning, you didn't add that bit of considering our players.
Yeah, but I thought that was just general comment.
Well, obviously, clearly miscommunication. Something we need to work on then.
Oh my god.
Well, there we go.
Jason, did you understand what I'm coming from? And you're not even in the fucking team.
It's easy. You're saying that you did well despite the fact you're all shit, right?
Yeah.
And Dex is on the tilt because you insulted his gameplay. I don't get that, Dex. You shouldn't let that bother you.
That just annoys me, like, because
You
I know
shouldn't,
it's
man.
not.
It's
Yeah, but
gameplay.
here's the thing.
Yeah, but,
like,
okay,
no,
Dex,
listen to me.
if you were good,
Let me
it wouldn't
Nah,
say
let Dex,
let me
let
say
Dex.
something. Let me say something.
Let
Dan, Let me
Dex,
say
go on,
something.
Dex.
Here's the thing. With our team, and I know it, and we're all big-headed, arrogant cunts, and I'm straight up. That's just how it is. We're like, obviously, Reese thinks he's good. I think I'm good. You think you're really good.
Yeah, but
Wes
I
thinks
am
he's
good.
good. Callum's probably the least arrogant, to be fair. But like,
Yeah.
and here's
He
how
is
it
an
is,
arrogant.
right? Listen, here's how it is, and because we're all friends, you can't be straight up and say it like that because we're all friends. That's why. And then the only time it all, and I know this is what happens, and I know it is because I'm not retarded. And I know this
Dan is
happens.
good.
Everyone just seems to bullshit themselves and pretend it doesn't. But I know this happens. The only time it slips out is in little arguments like this. And that's I don't really care. I know you're better than me, Dan. Like, and I know you know you're better than me. But like, it's the same. Like the concept of we all just think we're better than each other. And I'd rather not someone just like, if you're better than me, I know you're better than me, but I'd rather you not just like dwarf me and be like, you're shit.
So
But-
when
and
you
then-
kill
and then
people
go-
in
and then go-
WoW,
and then
you
go-
don't
and then
shout
go-
your shit.
And then go, it's trolling.
But it
It's
is.
trolling.
Because
Well,
Dex,
it's
you
not.
beat
Dan
the
in a
day.
duel last
At the end-
week and shouted your shit.
Yeah, but
you beat
again,
him.
Indeed.
yeah. Well, that is
That's the same.
that's
Dex,
completely
at the
different
end
in
of the
terms
day,
of like.
At the end of the day, if I thought you was as bad as I make you
I can understand
apparently
if it
make
was
you
in
out
an
to
arena
be,
team,
then I wouldn't be
Chase,
playing with you.
With Dan. If I was in an arena team with Dan and we were playing serious, and I beat him on a duel and like on his rogue and I was on my major whatever, I wouldn't be like, oh, you're shit. Like obviously I was that was part of the troll of it. Like, but not like.
Indeed.
There was no
The
bad
definition is
blood in that
banter.
at all. There was no bad blood in that at all.
That's what
Like,
Dan's doing to you.
no, but there is no. But it's different.
How is it
Because
different?
Dan's calling you really
Because-
bad. If you was really bad, he wouldn't play with you.
Exactly.
He
Dex
wouldn't.
just thinks I've constantly got a vendetta for him.
Indeed.
Not at all. I just think everyone
That's what
obviously
you're saying.
everyone clearly thinks they're better than everyone else, and that's just a known thing in the team.
Well, that's
Just-
wrong, because Dan's the best player on your team.
Yeah, but
Followed by Callum,
Dan is
then
clearly
Dex.
the better player on the team. But as it says, like it's not everyone. Either way, just thinks they're better than everyone else. Like that's how it is.
If I seriously had a problem with your gameplay, then I would not say it on Mumble. I would say like Dex, like sort it out kind of
Dan,
thing.
no, listen to me. No, you wouldn't say it on Mumble because when you spoke to Wes about it, saying that I was playing bad, that's the first time I'd heard you say that.
What?
So clearly you were talking to Wes.
That's a lie.
What?
I've told you you're blown shit since
Yeah,
you've
but not again, not in a serious matter. You've been
did.
trolling with it.
No, that's what you
No,
thought I
you've
was
been
trolling.
no, you've been well, exactly. Well, you need to clearly let me know when you're being more serious. Then,
I did, man.
No, you
I
didn't,
see-
Dan.
I
You always said
seriously
it in a troll manner, and then again, when we're having a serious talk, when Wes is in the channel, Wes has come out and said that it's been a serious issue. That I've not been playing well. Like, is it? And you've not come to me and said that at all. So clearly you're saying that talking to Wes for it. Like, well, I'm back. Not that I even care because it's a game anyway. But
behind you, I've clearly come up to you and said, Dex, you've been
again,
playing shit
in a
since you've
trolling
not been
manner.
calling.
In a trolling manner.
No.
Definitely in a trolling manner.
No.
I know.
I think you need to work on your general social skills.
Yeah.
It's clearly
That-
I
And
can't
Dan
say
doesn't
anything.
mean that as in friends. It means that as in not picking up on things.
Not at all. I know I'm not retarded. I know everyone's just arrogant and thinks they're better than everyone else, which is completely normal. I admit I'm probably the most arrogant person on the team, but again, I don't like fit into other players. Obviously, when I'm on WoW, I'm just trolling about. Obviously, I'll do it for a bit of a laugh.
That's what it sounds
so-
like
so
on. That's on Go, yeah.
But that's
I can't
not.
believe
It's
we're
different.
still
though.
talking about this.
But
man.
It's
WoW,
not,
like when I
man.
play WoW, it's not even competitive. Like I don't even really care anymore. Like the only time I play competitive is when I play with like Swedish people. When I play on Mumble, I don't really care. Like it's different on CS because we're all actually trying to play well.
Right, it's because you don't troll Swedish people. Because they're actually serious and playing, and they're not your friends, like proper
So Dex,
friends.
you're
so
saying
you can
when
troll
I
them.
call you shit, you actually think I'm calling you shit?
When
Is
it's
that
in
what
a
you're
troll
saying?
manner, no. But again, when it's
So when I
spiteful, yeah.
What?
And again,
When have
like,
I ever said? When have I said seriously you're shit? When have
well,
I done that?
When we was like.
When-
When you
no,
lose
just-
when you lose an argument, you go troll, but there's little slips out of it, like little slippy bits in the
So
combo.
what?
You can
what,
tell it's serious.
What have I just argued about? That I've honestly called you shit.
Well, as I said,
What have I
we was winning the argument, and
About
again, when
what?
you was losing, you started getting all like fucking
Well,
all
losing
high
what
rate about
argument?
it, saying
What
that I'm
have I
shit.
lost?
And then when I was like, oh,
Dex,
don't
what
be
argument
like,
have I just lost?
oh, do you know what I mean? Like, right.
I don't know what you mean.
When
That's what I'm
no,
asking.
listen to me. When we all had that big discussion,
When?
and
Just now?
I'm not bothering.
Well, just now. The argument
Not
just
bothering.
now.
The argument we just had just now about all
Right.
the placements.
Right?
We went through it all.
Well, no, we cleared that up saying you misinterpreted it.
Yeah,
Jason
but,
got
but,
what I was going
but,
about.
but when we went all through that, there was a point where you was losing the argument, and
there was
Jason
no-
Jason could understand where I was coming from, and you was losing the argument.
Jason could understand
Admittedly-
where he was coming from your point of view.
Yeah.
But when I actually explained what I was talking about,
Well, if he could, if he understand
Yeah,
both
that's
points of
right.
view, then he wouldn't have said, "Oh, he's got you there, Dan." He wouldn't have said that. Therefore, he understood both points of view, and he agreed with me.
yeah, exactly. He understand where you came from, but
And you
but
came
your,
from and agreed
but
with
your
me.
thought.
So I was winning the argument at that point. That's the point I'm
No,
trying to make.
what do you mean winning the argument? That's what I don't
Winning the
understand
argument.
this term. Winning
That's
the
arrogant.
argument.
Because
But there's nothing to win
obviously,
on.
but at that point,
I don't
was
understand,
the one,
Dex.
Oh, I'm not gonna bother.
He understood your point of view, yeah.
And yours, and agreed with mine. Therefore, it was 2v1, and I was winning the argument.
What are you doing?
Exactly. Like,
Dex, why are you arguing? Just calm down, man.
2v1.
Because-
what am I listening
well,
to?
like 2 people agreed with my point, and 1 person, which is yourself, agreed
But the
with your
whole
point.
reason why he agreed with you, Dex, is because he was coming on the same terms of what you thought, which was wrong anyway.
No, because he'd taken both accounts. Otherwise, he's said he's got you there,
Yes.
implying that he understands your point and my point, but he agrees
I'm
with my
here.
point.
Stop talking about me. but the thing is, I agree
Jason,
with both
just-
of you,
can you,
right?
can you just clear this up?
Right, Dex, what was it I agreed with you with? It was something about.
It was, I can't remember. It was like
It was
loads
about-
of things, and then you
no,
were
it was
like,
about
"Oh
the
yeah, I agree with
people.
that." Yeah.
It was about people thinking of the best. That's what I
think
agreed
it
with
was,
you on.
no, it wasn't. It was before that. I swear that
Oh.
was before that.
Well, you got to remember it, man.
Exactly. See, that's what I mean with these arguments. Like, you never get to the bottom of them because it goes on so fast. You forget things, and then people just start making up stuff. Like that's the best one. Like, listen, that's the best one. Trust me. And it happens all the fucking time. Every time I have
You're
an argument with
laughing.
anyone
I can
on
hear
Mumble,
it now. You're trolling.
every time I have an argument with anyone on Mumble, this always happens. The argument will go on, and then they just start lying, and then you start remembering little bits and be like, no, you didn't say that. And then that's what I hate about people. What is the point of having like a little discussion and then just lying about shit to try and get one over on
Discussion.
somebody?
You're going crazy.
No, but like,
Indeed.
like when you have a debate with someone on Mumble, and then you're having like what's the point about like people's ego are so big, like, and I admit mine's big as well, but like at least I'm honest about it, and I don't just make up shit as well, like.
I'm never ever gonna say anything against you, Dex.
No, because when-
I start off, this is how I start off. I think we done well at LAN. No, we didn't.
No,
We
that's
fucking
not how
played
you started
shit.
off. I could understand. I wouldn't. If I could understand, like if that's how you came off, but you came off in the fact of, oh, we've placed better than everyone else. We've actually seeded higher than everyone else. And then I've said, do you really think we've deserved it? And you've said, well, yeah. And then we got into the debate of whether we won matches, whether we didn't win matches.
Yeah.
But then when we got to the bottom of that, it was the bottom of that was. We didn't play a lot of games. A lot of games we forfeited. You can only remember 2 wins against high-level teams. Therefore,
Right.
we didn't actually play many games, and we didn't really win many games against high-level teams. That was the point I made. And then from there, you started going to because you'd lost that portion of the argument. You started going to the trolling bit of, well, maybe if people played better, we'd place better then. Come on, then, God, we sucked then. God, maybe if people played better. Then you get into the trolling mood, Dan. So you can't have an argument with you because you just get trolly as soon as you start losing.
No, there's nothing. I still don't understand this point of losing.
What do you mean? You're arguing one side, I'm
What?
arguing the other. If I'm making valid points that both parties are understanding,
Peace.
I'm winning the argument, aren't I? It's quite a
Well,
simple concept.
I'm coming in. This is it.
Yep, no, go on,
No,
Jace. Yep.
alright,
No,
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 I'm
just-
Boy, it's 2v1!
Dan,
I'm
no.
voting for Jace! Jace is voting
No,
for
no,
him,
stop,
it's
stop.
2v1, shut up!
Right, no, Dan. This is on Dan's side, I'm afraid.
This
Right.
is-
Go on,
All
Dan.
Dan did was big up and say that he thinks the team played well, and you instantly dig that down. What does that say?
No, I didn't dig that
Exactly.
straight away.
You
Listen to me.
did.
No,
You
I'll
did.
explain to you what I said, and you can because you.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
explain to you what I said. I said, do you really think we deserve that placement? Saying,
said, yeah.
saying no, implying that the seedings. That how the matches we played, I don't think we played enough to say whether we're good as a team or not. And then you come out saying, well, we beat loads. And no, I come out and said, well, we didn't actually play many games, Dan. We only won against a couple of teams. And then you've come out and said, oh no, we won loads of games.
But the
and
reason
then
why-
the argument I said was.
God.
The argument I said was, well, we won 2 games of teams you can remember. The other teams you don't remember, so they clearly weren't that good, and they weren't rememberable wins. So they wasn't like good matches. They were just playing against noobs. So really, we only played 2 games, and won 2 games against good teams. Other teams, the other good teams, we lost against. So technically, we didn't actually play that well at LAN. So so my argument is we didn't really deserve that placement.
The moral of the
Therefore,
story is you always bring the negative out of anything.
I
you
just
don't see-
I bring the realism, like the
No,
real,
it's just
the real
everyone,
out of it.
everyone even said it at LAN. This is true.
Yeah,
Serious
but
safe
everyone
now.
just feels like need to bullshit themselves. I don't see.
No,
I don't see why.
Right, can I just ask other people then, Jason?
What?
Okay, you're at LAN. Okay, you can imagine what the situation is. It's very quite nerve-wracking, tense. You're in a game that obviously you want to win. Would you rather have a morale boost saying, "Yeah, come on, lads, we're gonna win, we're gonna win"?
Obviously, but I just not built like that.
Next,
I know. Yeah,
haven't
obviously
finished.
that is the best.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
know, but I
finished
can already
this.
know what you're gonna say.
It doesn't matter. Maybe the
Go
other
on, then
people haven't
continue then.
finished. Fuck off, mate. I've listened
Continue
to what
then,
you said.
Dan. Continue, bro. I'm letting you continue now.
What do you mean letting me continue?
Good. Well, no, you're obviously saying that I'm stopping you from continuing. I'm saying, go on then, Dan. Continue. I'm sorry. I apologise. Continue.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking come up there in a minute.
Well, I'm just being. What, bro?
Just be quiet and let Dan talk then. And
Go on
don't say
then, Dan.
continue.
I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I saying?
No, you was
morale
gonna say. I'll
boost.
tell you
Or
exactly
do-
what you was gonna say.
Yeah,
Or would you
that-
rather
no,
people
I'm-
say,
yeah,
"Oh,
go
we're
on then.
out,
Would you
that's
rather
it"?
say, right, we're not gonna win this? That's pretty much it. We're not gonna win this. Why are you bullshitting yourself? We're not gonna win. In a LAN situation, what would you
Ironically, we
want?
didn't win.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but you're all bad. Why don't you get that? You don't go there thinking you're going to win. Getting any as high as you can is obviously a
Oh,
plus.
thank you, Jace. You've literally
Yes.
just taken my point. And not only that, when I put that point across to everyone on Mumble, everyone was like, "We're gonna win everyone. Everyone's gonna get beaten. We're the best."
Yeah, because Dex, when you're in that kind of mindset, you play better. Ironically.
no,
Yeah, you need that mindset
don't.
when you're there, but when you're
Don't.
not there, you need
It's
to
much
relax.
better.
No,
to
but
under-
this is when we
it's-
were there, Jason. We was actually sitting
Oh, right,
down
that's
about to
acceptable
play
then.
the game.
In my opinion, it's a lot better to understand how good your opponent is and actually respect him.
Yes,
No,
but
'cause
we
then
all
you
knew
fear
that
your
deep down.
opponent.
Dex, you are clearly retarded. We all know deep down that it's
If
going to be
you-
a very hard match to win.
If you-
or to, you know what I mean. But
If you go in with that retarded mindset, of, we're gonna win everything.
It's not-
Then listen,
It's
listen,
not
listen.
retarded.
Listen,
Everyone does that in
listen,
any
listen.
competitive game.
Yeah, but no, listen. If you're gonna,
otherwise
if
you
you're
wouldn't
going,
go to an event, would you, Dex? Let's
listen,
be honest.
Dan, listen. If you're going with the
if it was all
mindset,
realistic.
well, what you really think we was gonna go there and win?
No, I didn't
But-
think that. But I didn't have the mindset of right, we're not going to win, so what's the point of going? We're
No,
not going to win
that's
this
not
match.
the mindset I had at all. I just
It
had the
was.
mindset
It
of,
was
well,
exactly that.
we're not gonna play. I don't think we're gonna beat these. That's the mindset I had, and everyone's
Yes, but
like,
you don't
well,
do
you're
that.
so negative.
But
You're
yes,
so
you don't
negative.
generally
That is
do
negative.
Or, that is
What?
the
I
pinnacle
don't think
of
we're gonna beat
negativity.
these when they're clearly
Yeah.
better and they've clearly been playing since last round.
But when you're there, you need something to help you play.
Exactly.
But that's such a
you don't
like.
go
How
into
can you
a
be
fucking.
so? I don't see why you have to. Why people have to be so dumb and have to have that aspect
It's
of
not
it in their
dumb.
play?
It's not dumb.
Yeah, I think it is.
If you think your
Keep it to
opponent's really good, you're going to
yourself
play
then, at
worse.
least. I can't believe. I literally cannot believe that is literally. You must have some kind of.
It just makes me feel
missing.
awkward that everyone has to like. I don't know, like just. Yeah, let's go, let's win, man. It's so like just like football team childish.
How is it child?
Like, do you really like, listen to me, though, Dan? Like, honest truth, though, do you really think like I don't know, like I know they know they're gonna win anyway, but like, do you really think pro teams are like huddling up together, like let's go, man, let's go there?
Yes.
I
That is
really-
exactly how they are.
100%.
I've never seen a Nexus ever.
They're not going to go, oh, that's it.
No, because
Let's
they're more of
respect
a
our
mixed team.
opponents. No way.
Well, and we're not.
People know how good other people are. Deep down, they know that. But the mindset of them going into the game is, good morale. Like, we're going to try as best as we can. We're going to try and win this. They're going to aim to win. They're not going to aim
That's
to
the
lose.
mindset I had, but I knew, like, obviously, I knew that, but I just took it across as.
Yeah,
I mean, how else do I
That's
say
how
it?
you took it.
How else
You
do-
don't
let's-
say it.
No,
If
how
you
else
think
do I say
that,
it
you
then?
don't say
No,
it at all.
no.
Yeah,
but,
indeed.
well,
You don't say it
So
at all.
I just went. Yeah, but alright.
What do you mean, yeah, but you can't? How can you do that? How can
What?
you do that in a team environment?
if
We're
you-
not
if
going to
you-
win.
That's not how I
It's
put
not-
it
it's
across,
just
though.
unheard of. It is
That's
exactly.
that
You
was
ask
the
anyone
that was the point of it. But
You
that's
even
not
had
how
a
I put
massive
it across.
argument saying, "Oh,
Like-
we all know
like,
we're
it's
not
the
going to win
same
this,
as-
so what's the even point?"
it's-
That's
it's a-
exactly
it's-
what happened.
Oh, I didn't say that.
It's the
You
same
did
as.
exactly that, Jason.
What did
No
I say
way.
then? What did I say?
You said, "Well, we were all getting hyped up, saying, oh yeah, we're going to win." And then you come out saying, "Well,
No,
yeah,
I
we're
did
not."
not, bruv.
You did, bro.
Wow.
That's what
No,
makes us having a massive fucking argument at you about.
No, I didn't come out after everyone had bigged themselves up. Not as if we'd all had like a big huddle and we were like, yeah,
No.
let's win. And then I didn't come out after and go, we're gonna lose. Like seriously, but though, like
No,
I didn't do that. That's not how it was. It was like, oh yeah, these are joining up by the way. I was like, yeah, these are pretty good, but these are pretty good. We're probably not gonna
You
get.
definitely
get
said
the
we're
win.
not going to win because I know I was fucking angry at you as well.
Well,
Reese was doing his note as
You've
well.
the way you've put it across is that we've all huddled up as a team, and I've just said it after. There was no
No, we
huddle
don't-
up. There was no team gathering.
No, there was no
none
huddle.
of that. It was just they joined the server, and I was like, these are pretty good. They're probably gonna lose against
No,
Leeds.
there was no huddle, Dex. You're right. No.
There was no
but-
team morale at all, so I don't see how as if I've broken the morale. There was no morale to begin with.
Dex, if you go against a good... This is what I'm saying. If you go against a good team, the best thing to do is to keep your confidence high.
Well,
Is
when
that-
we was
is that-
winning,
am I wrong?
when
Am
we
I
was
wrong?
winning, I
No,
think
you're
I was
wrong.
the
Am I
lead. I
wrong?
was leading with that concept when we was winning. I was
You
shouting.
definitely
obviously,
you were the worst.
I was-
This is in all seriousness. You were the worst caller at LAN I've
Dan,
ever
every
seen.
round we won, I screamed the top of my voice. How is that not morale building?
Well, as soon as we started losing, that's it for you.
Exactly, because I don't
Yeah.
like losing, straight up.
No one does.
And I didn't see anyone else going, oh, come on, boys, yeah, let's keep it up. I didn't hear anyone like that
Because you
on our
can't.
team.
Because when your main person that's meant to be doing it doesn't even do that.
Well, you're
that's
going to be
it,
the main
everyone's-
person, so we'll see how well it happens this time then, won't we?
Well, I'll try my best. I'm not exactly going to go into a match with
yeah, and I'm
If
not
we
the
go
best
into-
either, so don't expect me to be the best.
Yeah, but that's just common sense, Dex. This is what
Well-
I'm putting across. It's just common sense. It really is.
Well, we'll see, won't
It's
we?
with any kind of competitive sport, anything competitive.
Yeah,
We'll see,
football,
just-
anything, man.
As
Games,
I said,
whatever.
whenever we won a round, I was screaming at the top of my voice. When we were losing, I didn't see
Alright.
anyone on the team say, oh, don't worry about it, boys, come on, let's keep it going. Apart from Wes, once or twice, actually. Hands down, Wes was trying to keep us up when we were down. But other than that, I didn't hear you giving it all the, oh, come on, boys, keep it up, yeah, I didn't hear any
No,
of that
because I'm
shit.
so fucking pissed off with you.
Right.
Pretty sure everyone said that. Fucking losing now as well.
Exactly, so I don't see how you can give it all the morale bigging when you weren't
What do
even
you mean?
bigging everyone up when we were winning anyway.
I know I wasn't because I couldn't.
Exactly,
Because
so
of
how
you.
can you give it... What are you on about? When we're winning, I don't get it. When we were winning, I was bigging everyone up, so I don't
wasn't
see why you
bigging
can say
everyone
that.
up.
What
bigging
the
everyone-
fuck are you on about?
Screaming at someone saying you're shit. It doesn't
Yeah,
it's
and
not a morale
everyone
boost.
everyone was like, haha, yeah, like laughing about it, like
Yeah, because it's funny.
exactly. So surely that's a morale booster if everyone's happy, having fun, aren't they?
Well, that's not exactly.
Common
Comedy is
sense,
not
Dan.
really.
Common sense, mate. Come on, look.
You're
Do you know what I mean?
fucking
Like you just
retarded.
you bring retarded points across like that.
What? That was your point.
Well, what's your argument then to me bigging everyone up?
You
Exactly.
still recording, Elliot?
That's not
Exactly.
picking everyone up though, is it? It's shouting up their shit.
What? Everyone on our team being like, "Ha, yeah,
What's the
thinking it's
definition
funny."
of morale, Dex?
Morale,
If I'm laughing
boosting
at
the
someone,
team.
hasn't boosted my morale, is it?
Oh,
Dex is,
Dan, you know
Jason's
it has.
made a joke. Morale boost.
That is exactly it.
Oh my fucking god.
I can't believe you, Dan. You can't have an argument with you because just
Are
Damn,
you-
I heal him.
Are you retarded,
you
bruv?
just missed the point. I can't believe you just said having fun isn't a morale booster.
I didn't say having fun.
This is what I mean. Like,
Jason, is anyone
Yeah,
gonna back me
having-
up here?
Right.
Or
But yeah,
is this
right,
kid
that
truly
done.
this retarded?
yeah, that's
If
it,
you're having
yeah.
a laugh, right? Yeah, that is a morale boost.
That's a morale booster.
But it's still
Yeah,
better
but laughing
to.
at someone saying your shit's.
Yes,
but
that's a
Jason,
bit
no, I
different.
can understand. I can understand if other people were boosting the morale in other ways that were more effective. But there was no one else was doing anything. So I don't see. Apart from on the last day, Reese was shouting a little bit as well. That was it. We
Shouting
were
what?
winning the
What was
rounds.
he shouting?
Like, obviously, when you get a nice shot and that, you're fucking shit. Things like that. Like,
Wow, that might put that guy on a tilt.
well, it's slang, isn't it? So.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
but,
is you're one of the most negative people I've ever met.
Well, I was the most negative person, but again, when we was actually winning, I was the most positive person, so it kind of counteracts. I guess I'm not as bad as anyone.
Yeah, but when we really needed it, in the hard
No
games,
one
the
else-
tough
no.
games.
Yeah,
Yes, fair enough. No one took stepped
No,
up.
it was more. No, Dan, listen to me. Like, I'm going to be completely honest here, and this is how I feel about that issue. I think rather than obviously when we're losing, everyone feels like shit. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know. Obviously, I shouldn't be like, oh, we're shit. Come on. I know I shouldn't be like. But the bottom line is, right? Like, no one else was trying to big us up at all. But no, and hear me out. Don't cut me in here. I swear down. If you listen to all of it carefully, you might see where I'm coming from. But here's what I'm trying to say. Like. Well, I know we was losing. I know. Obviously, I wasn't the most bigging up person when we're losing. But the bottom line is, everyone's annoyed and everyone's pissed off and everyone wants to have a go at someone else. But because I was being a little bit negative, everyone felt like, because obviously getting pissed off, you get a bit annoyed. Everyone was just chucking their aggression out on me because I was being a bit negative, rather than there's someone to blame. Oh, it's Dex. Chuck the blame on Dex because Dex is being negative. That's how it was.
Shall I say the reason why?
Listen to me, and that boils down to the point of no one else is in the wrong. It's somebody else's fault. Someone else's fault, because everyone's obviously got the big ego. Oh, someone else's fault. Oh, Dex is being negative. It's his fault we're losing. That's the point I'm trying to make. Go on.
I'll
Then.
tell you what. Who else said we're going to lose in the match? Who else is the caller?
But fair enough.
No,
as I
just
said,
answer me. Just answer the question, Dex. That's
I
all I
know.
ask.
I said that. and I
Who
know
else
I've
is the
said that.
caller? Who
I've
else was
said
saying,
that
"Oh,
on
we're
the
going to
caller.
lose this"?
I know
in the
I'm in the
match?
wrong there.
Who said that? No one. That is why.
That's
you got
what
the
I've said.
blame.
I've said that. I know.
That's
I know I'm
over.
in the wrong.
Over. Argument over.
No,
You're
not
in
at
the
all.
wrong.
Because
End of.
I'm bringing you the counterpoint as to how it leads on to it. But
Right.
here's what I mean. I know I shouldn't say that, and I know, but that's just a default.
But
I
that's
have
the
in
whole
my
argument,
genetics,
Dex.
bro. That's just how I am. But
That's why. That's the argument.
But then let me hear me out. Because I'm going to extend on it. But as I said, when it's not, this is how it starts off with a little bit, and it could be counteracted. Like I don't just go all out at the beginning. It starts off with a little bit. I'm like a little bit like negative. Oh yeah, this isn't good. Like this is shit. Oh, we're playing bad. And then rather than someone else try and big me up, because obviously I'm feeling like shit and I'm bringing everyone else down. Rather than people big me up, everyone else gets on the aggressive against me because we're losing and everyone's annoyed and want to just chuck, because everyone's got such a big ego. They don't know it's not their fault we're losing. It's someone else's fault. It's my fault because I'm bringing everyone else down. But rather than help me and bring me up and feel like, oh come on boy, come on Dex man, pick it cooling up man. It's not working. Come on, come on, big us up boys. Come on, like rather than that. Oh, you're fucking bringing everyone down. Oh, I saw your fault. We're losing.
I'll tell you what.
Exactly.
Tell you what.
Everyone else is just as bad as me.
I'll tell you why. 'Cause after someone making a statement as bold as what you did in a game that we had to
Again,
fucking win,
you're over exaggerating my statement. My original
your exact
statement.
words.
My original statement. You're over exaggerating my original statement.
fuck's
Again,
sake.
after everyone had already been fucking chipping at me, like I'm saying I'm playing negative, then I'm coming out with the big statements. But my original statement, again, which wasn't that morale losing, in my opinion, that could have been completely counteracted by someone else, rather than being a dick and saying you're being a dickhead. Stop being a dickhead. Could have come out and said, "Come on, Dex, man, let's sort it out. Team huddle, let's go. Come on, team players." Again, but you
Dex,
just jump on me
when
because
the
you've got the
caller,
responsibility of
because
calling.
you're the caller. You're the
Yeah, I know.
I'm speaking.
But rather than-
I'm speaking.
Well, Dan,
I'm
listen to me.
speaking.
No, yeah, go on.
No, I'm speaking. Right. What is the caller's job, Dex? Explain
To big
now.
up the team. To big up the team, yeah.
Right? To boost the morale. If the
Yeah.
caller fails, that's it. Team dead. That is
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, damn it. Now
All I
listen
need
to me.
to say.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Again, that's the point you made originally, and you said the argument was over.
But that's the fact.
You've
It is
not
over.
listened. I know. I've already. You're expressing the point that I've already said I understand. But what my argument to that is, again, I know I was in the wrong, and I know I'm not. I shouldn't have done that. I know that's the point. I've said. I understand your point,
Right,
and I know
right.
I'm in the wrong. But now you need to listen to my point and listen to why
I've heard your
I'm
point.
annoyed more.
You're annoyed that no one else stepped up and said, you know, come on, guys, yeah.
Exactly.
Because the
Everyone
reason
jumped-
why, that's
Go
not
on.
our responsibility.
Exactly, and that's why I don't want responsibility this land, and that's why you're calling, because I'm clearly,
Okay.
clearly, so that's the bottom line then. That's why.
It is the bottom
Listen
line.
to me, Dan. Listen to me. And then when everyone thinks I'm being selfish by not calling, come on, man. Like
it
after
is.
we've had all this argument, it's being selfish saying I'm not calling. Come on, man. I don't want a responsibility anymore, and you're calling me selfish because I don't want a responsibility anymore.
I didn't
When-
call you selfish. I call you selfish.
When that happens at land, obviously
It
I'm
was
a
just
bit of a
fucking
negative
annoying.
person. Yeah, but rather than it be annoying, yeah, I know it's annoying. Rather than to highlight it and just drill me into the ground, why not try and big me up a little bit?
How can I pick you up, Dex, after something like that?
Well, you didn't even try, so how would you not?
What do you mean? Because I can't try. Dex, listen to this scenario, okay? Listen to this scenario. You've just say you're a competitive basketballer, okay?
Yep.
And you've got a coach. And you come into
Yep.
say we didn't have a team huddle, but say they had a team huddle. The coach just goes, right, these are a really hard team. We're not going to win. How is
Again.
any one of the teammates going to step up
Ag-
to that and go,
ag-
no,
again.
coach, we are going to win. Come on. How? After you've just heard that.
No, again, I
Can you just
completely,
answer the question?
I completely understand your point. I know, but again, I'm going to come to the point here that you're completely over exaggerating what I said. The initial thing I said was these are pretty good. I don't know if we're going to win. That's what I said.
You
That-
said
that
we're
is the
going to lose
initial
this.
No, I did not.
You did. You said we're going to lose this.
Again, Dan,
That's
you're
what
lying. I know
I'm not
what I
lying.
said. You're lying because you're
I'm
losing
not
the
lying.
argument, and you don't
How
want
am I
to. You don't want
losing
to.
the
You don't want to listen
argument?
to a comeback because you just want to shut the argument off because you've had enough.
I haven't had enough. I'm happy to talk
I
all
know.
day.
I know what I said, man. I didn't. I would not. I know I'm negative, and I know I'm negative, but I would not have said these are good.
You
we're
said
gonna lose.
No,
I
you
would
didn't
have
say
said.
that. You said
I
we're not
would have.
going to
They
win.
were joining the
You said
server.
we're not going
They
to
were-
win. That's what you said.
No.
If I'm lying, fair enough, but that is definitely what you said. We're
That
not going to win.
I know I wouldn't have said. I know I wouldn't have
said
said.
we're
I wouldn't
not
have said.
gonna
No,
win.
listen, I wouldn't have said it as directed that. I would have said
you
that
said it
on
as
a line to
direct
that.
as that,
But
yeah.
I would not have. I would not have said it as
Okay,
directed
either
that.
way, not as direct as that, whatever you say. Either way, that is a fucking disgrace.
Well,
As a
Again-
caller in that kind of position, fair enough. If you're
if it
someone
was
like
no, listen. If it was as direct as that, I understand it would have been a complete disgrace. But I said these were pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if we'll get this. That's what I said. Something along those lines. I didn't come out and say no. These are good. We're gonna lose.
I'm
I'm
99.9%. Yeah, exactly. That's my whole argument,
That's-
and I'm
yeah,
pretty
but
sure
that's
we'll
not what I
ask other
said,
people.
so-
Ask other people.
Well, we will then.
That's the whole reason why we was having a go at you at the LAN.
Yeah. Again, as I said, but my counter argument is rather than have a go at me, clearly if you know better, why not step up and call or big me up?
So I'm not going to do that
I-
at LAN. But Zix, I still don't understand. I still don't think you can understand. I've made it. Shall I give you another scenario?
Dan. But as I said, I'm
How
not.
is it? How emotionally?
I know the point
emotionally,
you're
how are you
making.
going to do that? How?
What do you mean?
Would you
What
do
big
that?
me up? What?
Yeah.
What-
How can
What
you pick
if
someone
I
up
ju-
after
Dan,
they've just
Dan,
burned
honestly,
you like
mate,
that?
and no, Dan, honestly, I know you're gonna say this is all bullshit, and I know you won't believe it, but this is the honest God, swear down, fucking truth. If you was calling that LAN and you was getting on emo, I would not get aggressive. I wouldn't be emo at you, and I swear down my fucking life, man. That's not how I'd be. And I know you think I'm a negative person. I know you think I'd jump on the bandwagon, and I'd be like, oh come on, Dan, you fucking dickhead, stop being a mug. I know you think I'd be like that, and I swear down on my fucking life, I wouldn't, man. I would not. I would
Right, okay.
110% try and big you up, but first, I wouldn't get straight in the negative. I'd try and big you up first.
Okay. Right.
So yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah.
So what's that got to do with
well,
anything?
no one on the team
I
tried
appreciate
to
that you
do
do
that.
that. Yeah. But at
No
the
one
time,
on the team tried to do that for me.
the time,
So
maybe because this is our second LAN, but at the first LAN, all I'm saying, the moral of the story is, if you're about to go into a competitive match of any
I know.
sort,
But
any
as I
sort,
said, it's just
the
I
main
know- I
thing
know.
is to keep the morale up. Don't say anything negative. If you feel something negative, keep it to yourself. That's all I'm saying. If you can argue against that, then you're retarded. That's all I'm saying.
I completely agree with that, as I said. But how you put it across was a lot more blunt than what I'm
I feel
almost positive that I said.
okay, to put another point across, don't say anything negative at all. Nothing negative.
Fair enough.
Even if it's blunt or not, that's just retarded in that kind of situation. Do you agree?
That's fair enough. But as I said, like, you got like I didn't. Well,
I understand it's fucking hard to call in that kind of
but
situation, and it sometimes just clicks, being like, "Oh fuck this, I've had enough," or "Let's be
like,
real, we're not going to win this." I understand that, but it's just not the best thing to say.
I know, but as I said, when I know it's our second LAN, and it'll probably be completely different for you. But at our first LAN, I'd like for you to experience how exactly I felt this second LAN, and then you would. I promise you would see it from my. And I know you think you see it from my point of view at the moment, but you'll see it a lot more from my point of view, and you might not. You still might not agree with it. And to be honest, you're right. You're 100% right in terms of the fact of like, you know, we shouldn't be all negative in that. But like, as I said, I really want you to see it from my point of view, because you literally see exactly where I'm coming from. Not that it's right or wrong, but you will see exactly where I'm coming from in a first-hand experience. But again, it's going to be different for you, because if it does go bad, as I said, I swear down on my life, I will get behind and I'll help you. Like, obviously, try and, like, you know what I mean, like, oh, come on Dan, don't be a mug, come on, help us out and that. I would be like that. And do you know why I think I'll be like that? Because I've not at LAN, but like online, I've called a lot, and I know sort of, you know, that it's hard, and no one else really has called seriously on our team. That's the reason why they don't have that attitude of helping someone when it's hard calling, because they don't know what it's like to be hard calling. Again, you've called online a little bit, but at LAN it's a completely different experience. So, and again, that's why I think everyone on the team, rather than help me, just dumped shit all over me. I know I was being horrible to other people, but again, rather than, it's not the more beneficial for the team, rather than you just using the excuse of, oh, we're losing, I'm annoyed, let me just take my annoyance out on Dex, because everyone else is blaming Dex at the moment. It's better off just taking my annoyance out on him. It's just better, again, as a team morale thing, it'd be better to help me out rather than not, like, you know. But again, the reason why I think, you know, people were just negative to me rather than positive, again, I know obviously I was being negative as well, but was because no one's called before and no one's been in their position. Like, so yeah, that's what I think. Again, I know I'm in the wrong, like, completely, so that's just how I feel. It's just easier for everyone else just to blame the person that everyone else is blaming and just be annoyed at that person, because they've got the responsibility, it's their fault, and they're being annoying. I'm annoyed because we're losing, might as well just take my annoyance out on them, rather than look at like how it is actually happening in terms of the fact of we're losing. One of our players who's a core player, well, I'm not trying to say I'm like good or a core player, but obviously I'm a caller, I'm considered like, you know, it's quite like one of the important players or whatever, but our important player is, you know, a bit down, a bit annoyed of how he thinks we're playing. Rather than be a dickhead and just sort of everyone in the team jump on him, maybe help him out a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Just as I said, but no one will see it from my point of view because no one's called before, so just how I feel. As I said, when the LAN comes up, obviously I hope we do a lot, like, well, not to say we did bad or anything, but I hope we play against a lot harder teams and prove ourselves a lot more, because the bottom line is you're gonna get the experience of what I got, and I hope you don't really get the experience I got, because I didn't really enjoy it. That's why I don't really want to call again. So, just how I feel.